time. Um, I think to the point that Rashida was talking about us not being divided but disconnected is truly how I think about the thing that is wrong with the formation of our foreign policy. Is that when we engage in the creation of our foreign policy, we are truly disconnected from the foreign nations that it will impact and the humans who are going to be impacted by our foreign policy. And so even as we think about capitalism and we think about our trade policies and we think about the creation of jobs and we think about the fight for unionized labor here, oftentimes when we talk about dignified workplace, we don't connect that to be something that someone else deserves in another country. And so when you're thinking about Mexico or Honduras or El Salvador or any of these countries that we might ship our jobs to and have a working environment there, we don't think about the fact that these organizations, these corporations are now going to be exploiting workers over there. It's not just that we are losing jobs, but there is literally going to be an exploitation of workers over there. And so when we think about it now in Congress, we're having a conversation about cross-border negotiations happening for workers, because all of our destinies are tied together. When you see a Somali refugee or an Iraqi refugee or a Libyan refugee, we often are like, oh, this is my neighbor, they must have survived some struggle. We don't ever pause to think, what American policy made them come over here? Right? When you see a flooding happening in a country abroad, and you are urgently raising money for these lives to be saved, you don't think about how have I contributed to the climate warming that has led to these floodings and these catastrophes that are taking place abroad. And so when we are now thinking about a new way of reimagining a vision of what our foreign policy should be, and as I will introduce next week, our pathway to peace in thinking about the world, it is important for us to have these connections between what sanctions could mean for the destruction of lives abroad, what human rights conditionalities could mean as we think about people who are using the weapons that are created in this country to take the lives of innocent children and women and men abroad, to really think about what it means for us to use some of the money that we decide should be going into militarizing our government, to using it for the prospect of peace around the world. And so there is so much that is possible if we stopped using the muscle memory that has become the norm in the ways that we formulate our policies.
Thank you. Thank you.